So Bobby Lee joined Joe Rogan on his podcast for possibly the first time. I'm not too sure. Let me know in the comments down below. But I know it's been a long time if Bobby Lee was on JRE. But he went by the studio and he put a jab into Brendan Schaub, poking fun of him in front of the Joe Rogan, calling him out for being a shitty fighter. But Daddy Toe fights back and defends his own in Bappa. Let's go ahead and check it out together. Here we go.
Fuck, look at this. I would fuck him up, dude.
Yeah.
I would. Look how slow he is. Bro, I would fuck him up. I would be leg kicking him right now. Whap. Whap. I'd take them knees out. Oh, what a shitty body kick.
Wow.
And he fights
like Brendan Schaub a little bit.
But all he did is throw him. Brendan Schaub was a good fighter.
I'm kidding.
Shut your mouth. He knocked out Mirko Krokop.
I'm kidding. I love him.
So look at this. He's right next to you and he's not even biting you. This is the biggest pussy lizard of all time. He's not even biting.
Yeah.
Wow, Joe Rogan's riffing skills are next level. Where the woke meets the wall. Thank him. You know what's wild to me is that there is no hint of sarcasm in Joe Rogan's words. It's like he's legitimately trying to commentate a fight between a Starfleet officer and a lizard-like alien. Life is serious. Conquer your inner bitch. Damn, good old Joe Rogan still defending his Make-A-Wish kid named Brendan Schaub. What a time to be alive. Oh, he seems like a good friend. If he was, he wouldn't have let Schaub subject people to his comedy. Joe Rogan thinks in binary, so a funnier comedian can drop a diss at Brendan Schaub's comedy, but a 5'4" fat 50-year-old can't make fun of his fighting ability. Joe really took that one serious. He got a little triggered there. The thing is, Rogan just doesn't like people who never trained or competed in fighting talking shit about other fighters. It's why he embarrassed Stephen A. Smith for talking shit about Cowboy after his loss. He definitely makes fun of Schaub all the time. He's just not going to let Bobby Lee, of all people, talk about someone's lack of fighting skills. And you notice how Bobby Lee had to look over at young Jamie because he knew that Joe Rogan wouldn't get it. The joke would just fly over his head. And is there any question that those 300 pages of evidence have some dirt on Joe Rogan? Talking about those bald dudes who slang dig me. If those sauna walls could talk, they'd say, scrape all this crusty jizz off me. And Bobby Lee just sitting there, not firing back at Joe Rogan as he defends Brendan Schaub. It's because Bobby Lee is notoriously the worst. The man hates confrontation at all costs. He might have some PTSD from repeated assaults by Ari Shaffir. Hey Bobby, define good fighter for me real quick. Define bullying. I guess beating a way past his prime Krokop is a good fighter, apparently, according to Joe Rogan. And look here, I listen to a bunch of sports podcasts, and when critiquing sports and media, they always have a joking demeanor and are clearly being losers by overanalyzing some guy on TV playing basketball or whatever. Only a serious dork would provide real analysis of fake shit. Surprised one of the 1,000 doesn't get it. I guess it's supposed to signal to you and I, mere pedestrians, that the person doing the analysis is such an expert that they can't stand to see poor form, even if they know it's fake. In other words, only douchebags do this. We're just mere civilians to them. Joe Rogan's DNA is out there protecting us from evildoers. You know, I didn't realize that Joe Rogan was so tough he could beat up a man in an alien costume on Star Trek. And another concern I have, if Brendan Schaub was such a great fighter, why did Joe Rogan publicly humiliate him to get him to stop fighting? Joe Rogan thinks he has the right to dissect fighters because he fought in shitty TKD tournaments, some 30-odd years ago? Absolutely deluded little chode. God forbid a civilian make a joke about a fighter's ability. You've crossed a line when you do that. You don't understand the mystic journey people take to practice martial arts, and you don't get to comment. I just wish Bobby Lee had the balls to double down when Joe Rogan got all butt hurt, like a mean girl. It must be hard looking yourself in the mirror after you've had the Joe Rogan experience. Anyhow, let me know what y'all think in the comment section down below. But if you could do me a favor and please hit that subscribe and like on your way out, I'd really appreciate that. So thank you. I shall see all of you in the next video.
Like, but the Balenciaga one, Jesus Christ.